Okay, I'm going to have Rolando Arellano, his manager, make some comments first.
I think it's important for everyone to understand that we are gentlemen of honor. And right now, I would like to congratulate the new WBC welterweight champion of the world, which is Floyd Mayweather. I would like to thank Floyd Mayweather, HBO, and all the parties involved that were helpful in putting a fight of this magnitude together. It seemed that there may have been some controversy during the fight, and we would like to entice Mr. Mayweather to give us a rematch. And the reason we would like to ask for a rematch is because he likes to make a lot of money, right? And I believe that he will not make the amount of money that he made now with any other opponent. So we're here, we want it, and we want to give you some more money, Floyd. Thank you.
Please, if may I ask Victor now to come up here and give us your thoughts on the fight and make some comments.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you guys enjoyed this this night of boxing. It was kind of cool, kind of controversial, kind of unfair to some. But anyways, you know what? I'm just blessed to be in this position. But at the same time, I would love the rematch because, you know, I fouled Floyd, you know, and I apologize for that to Floyd in the ring. I apologize to him after the fight as well. It just, you know, heat of the moment. But it's one of those things where, you know, the ref was in the middle and they called the break as well, and then he caught me after the ref caught me. And I guess to a sense it's a payback, but I agree to disagree. I'd like the rematch though. It'd be a nice one. Hey, what's up, Devin? That's my voice, it's for kids. Anyways, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting. But I do want the rematch, and I'm sure Floyd will give it to me. Well, I'm hoping anyways. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys had a great night, and you know, a nice 17th, or Mexico, Dia de Independencia. And any questions? What's going on?
Hey, Vic.
Yes, sir, what's up?
Can you just take us through the end? I mean, what happened when he hit you with the second punch? It looked like you looked at the ref, and were you just out on your feet, or what was the, just take us through the end?
The ref said something, so I looked up and I was like, huh? Like, I thought he'd call the break or something. Pretty sure he did though. And then he just caught me and I was like, oh, whoa. And then I woke up like after, so I was like, okay, so this is what's going on. Alright. You know, it happens. Part of the game.
Victor, over here.
Where?
To your right.
Okay. Okay.
What valuable lessons do you take from this fight?
I'm sorry?
What valuable lessons do you take from this fight?
You know, you learn quite a bit from each fight individually. Floyd's he's a great fighter. I'm still not convinced though. You know, that's just me. I'm not convinced that he's the greatest. You know, I was doing just fine until that little slip up on my end, but hey, stuff happens.
Victor, I just want to go over a couple things. First of all, the ending again. Joe Cortez is saying that he said time in. Did you hear him say that?
No, I actually didn't hear that. You may have said that, but whatever it was, I just looked at Joe Cortez because, you know, he's a ref. So I looked at him and then I looked back and boom, too late. So
you obviously didn't hear him say that. And then secondly, did he push you back at all, like trying to separate the fighters? Did he put his hand in your chest and push you back, like to be in a neutral corner as you're restarting?
Yeah, he did that. Yes, sir.
And then thirdly, in talking to the Athletic Commission, they said that because you went to hug Floyd, the action was in. You hugged Floyd, and that Floyd was legal to punch. Can you explain why you went to, you know, embrace him a second time in the center of the ring right before the finish?
No, because he put his hand up, so I was like, okay. I figured it was sportsmanship-like, so I was like, okay. But I spaced that one. So I apologize to my crew on that one.
And then lastly, just about the way the fight was going, it seemed like he was landing the right hand quite a bit. Was that something that surprised you, that he was throwing that punch as much as he did?
No, not at all. You know what, it's expected. I just, I was warming up, you know, it was the fourth round. That's just the beginning. It was a 12-round fight, you know. I guess I didn't warm up fast enough, and hey, stuff happens, but I would love a rematch.
Victor.
Yeah?
Right here. Can you, right here, over here.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Can you explain what happened during the series where you headbutted him? Was it just a heat of the moment? And then what happened? You took a left hook, and then you looked at the ref according to the replays, and then that's when you took the right hand, according to the replays. But if you could talk about the heat of the moment.
Well, you know, stuff happens, man. I just got caught up, I guess. We're just going for it, both of us, and I don't know. I guess because he was like trying to put his kind of hand up and then using his shoulder or his elbow. So I was like, all right, dude. So then I started put my head in his face and stuff, and all of a sudden, like I was gonna come in to throw, and the moment I did that, he came in and I went right for his face on accident. But you know, stuff happens.
Victor, over to your left. All right, describe the speed of Mayweather. Describe what was going on in there, his speed compared to your opponents in the past.
I think Sperto was faster, personally, and he was stronger too. But his speed was decent. It was decent. I caught the punches. I could see where they were coming, where they were going. He had a little sneaky right there, so you know, it was good.
Victor, did you hear Joe Cortez say box?
I did not. I didn't hear him say box. Usually when you're alert, a boxer's always alert, and they'll say box, like out loud, and you'll hear it perfectly fine.
And when you were trying to regather yourself to get up before the 10 count expired, can you take us through any thoughts that you had at that point? Did you have any?
It was blank. I was blank. No. It was like nope. Yo, he landed a good one. It was a good shot, man.
Victor.
Yeah.
Over here to your right. How you over here?
Hey, what's up?
Obviously you got a lot of people that don't agree with what you did.
Yeah.
They're upset about that.
Yeah.
But then we also know that there's a lot of people that are upset because of what Floyd did to you.
You know, it's a back and forth thing, you know?
Yes, but it's just a sport.
Yeah.
So how do you really feel about the whole situation? Because practically, I guess a lot of people say, not me, the public say you started it.
Yeah, I started it, but I got my point taken away, you know?
That's true. I don't agree with what Floyd did because that was more of a, you know.
I just feel like tomorrow's another day, just like Scarlett Harrison.
But I congratulate you for what you did.
Thank you.
For apologizing, but at the same time, Floyd, I think he's, you know, it goes both ways.
Yeah, it does.
But I think you guys are both great boxers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Victor, to your left. To your left. Given how the fight ended, do you think Floyd won fair and square?
No.
Why?
I don't think so. Because I paid for my mistake. You know, they took my point away, and he didn't. He just they called that break, and he didn't. They just put me out, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's everybody has their opinion, but my opinion is it wasn't a fair fight.
To your right. As the fight was progressing and Floyd's right hand lead was continuing to get through, did you feel that some of those were power punches that were really hurting you?
No, not at all. I was actually I was letting him come in as well because I knew he was letting him come in. I mean, he was getting into him, so it wasn't hurting me at all. So I was like, all right, good thing. He doesn't have a stiff right. So.
And his style of fighting, moving around a lot and ducking and in and out, different than Andre Berto. Berto fighting flat foot and slugging it out with him. That's a different situation altogether with Floyd Mayweather. Do you agree with me?
I do agree with you to a point and to a sense, but you know, regardless, they're both good fighters.
You're still a great fighter.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Victor, to your left over here. What kind of gives you the hope that Floyd would give you a rematch? Where's that hope kind of come from?
Well, I'm sure he likes the money that came with it. Me, I didn't grow up with anything, so, you know, I'm fine. long as I know I'll be champion again. Then in the next 6 months, I'll be champion.
Victor Ortiz.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Hey, good fight. Hey, what would you do next time differently you did for this fight? I saw little small mistakes of you backing up and not really throwing punches off. And I think you can do a little better, throwing better shots. What would you do for the next fight to showcase your skills a lot better?
You know, every fight has its game plan. I was just listening to the corner simply. Whatever they said, I was just executing little by little, you know, but I'll be fine.
Great job, man.
Thank you, bro.
Victor, Victor, acá a tu izquierda.
¿Qué dice?
Queremos que hables algo en español también. Descríbenos la pelea, ¿qué sentiste después de que te madrugó en ese golpe? Y también lo del cabezazo y no sabes.
No, pues, fue una pelea que, pues, él es cochino para pelear, la gente sabe. Yo no tengo tanto que decir, pues, es su box y, pues, lo que hizo él fue sucio. Pues yo también, pero conmigo se la cobraron, me quitaron mi punto y, pues, ay, disculpa, hasta en el ring, hey, perdón, ay, disculpa. Pero después de eso ya, hacer lo que hizo, no está bien, pues. Y pues para eso yo creo que yo me merezco la revancha.
I was at Danny. Can I have over here?
Coach Danny.
Danny. You can get a mic. Can I just ask you about your thoughts on the ending? Just want to get your thoughts on the way the fight ended.
Quiero saber su pensamiento por cómo la pelea se acabó.
Se acabó la pelea en un momento que Floyd agarró una oportunidad muy buena para él. Aprovechó un descuido de Victor.
I'm sorry, I have 1,000 things going on. What's the question again?
La pelea se terminó por un buen momento que tuvo Mayweather.
He goes, the fight finished with a good moment that Mayweather had.
Aprovechó un descuido de Victor.
He took advantage of a situation where Victor made a mistake.
Jovial, for having just lost your world title. Do you think that this stage may be too big for you? What is it that you're so excited or happy about after
Not at all, man. I'm not even excited or happy. I did my crying in the locker room. That's the coaches, man. They're right there with me. I was showering and I let them all out. I let all the tears out. I let everything out I've always worked for this moment. I've always worked for this time. And I was sitting in the locker room in the shower just crying like a baby, man. So the tears were left in the drain out there, and I just kind of had to swallow my pride, you know. I handle things okay, you know. I'm not a cocky type of person. I'm not a guy who's gonna not admit to my faults. Hey, I made some mistakes tonight, and I apologize to the public, but I definitely want that rematch.
Hey, Victor, right here. Hey, you know, one of the golden rules of boxing is to keep your hands up at all times.
Yes, sir.
I think you know by now that you made that mistake. Is that something that you'll never do again?
No, definitely. You know, every fight's a learning experience, though. You know, it happens, man. What can I say? You know, I paid for the mistake.